What is going on? What's going on, man? Hopefully you all had a really nice day yesterday for the Super Bowl and a few NBA games. I don't know if you caught it. I did drop a few picks yesterday while I was at work yesterday morning. If you didn't catch them, man, it is what it is. I would like for you all to hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, because I am going to do a little bit more videos like that, okay? Dropping in closer, dropping in just, maybe a 30-second, 60-second video or something like that of a few plays that I might just come to my head, come to my mind, you know what I'm saying? So if you have the notifications on, it could be a play, it could be a couple plays, it could be a parlay, anything, you know what I'm saying? I'd encourage you to throw them on if you like my plays, all right? So having your notifications on for me, if you like my plays, I think that's major, because I will be doing that. Feel a little comfortable doing that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe on a lunch break or something, because I work on the second shift. So throw on your notifications on, man, because I'm going to be throwing some out, so I don't have to be like, dang, I could have gave that pick out, or if I posted on Twitter, posted it on Facebook, or I posted it on in the community section, and you guys don't see it in the community section. Some people don't have Facebook, some people don't have don't have Twitter, all right, or don't like it, either or. Now, next thing I need you guys to do, like the video, man. Like it. Just like it. If you don't like it, just hit the like button one time for me, fam. And then head over to the community section over here on Twitter. And I got a poll up there. I mean, answer it. It is what it is. I got a poll up there. Do me a favor and go over there and answer it, all right? All right, so let's just dive right into these games. I think I got 9 games. I think we got 9 games. I'm talking about I. All right, so 218 over under in this one. Washington Wizards favored by 4.5. Okay, man, don't have all the props out for this one here. But what we do know is, I mean, this Washington Wizards team, they're just hanging on for dear life right now. They're just going out there doing, what they do. Both of these teams, they're not in contention or whatever. So we know there's no Porzingis. We know that Frank Jackson's out as of now. Daniel Gafford is out as of now. All right. Now they Detroit Pistons do get Marvin Bagley today. So one thing I will tell you, I always tell you guys, that player performance doubles for the underdogs. Player performance doubles odds are higher. Okay, so if you're an underdog person, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an underdog person. So if you're an underdog person, then there's a big possibility that the player performance doubles are higher today. I mean, so that's one thing I'm gonna get out the way. And shout out to my new subscribers, all right, and my my current subscribers. Can't do it without you. Can't do it without you guys. And if you're new to this channel, I do a lot of bankroll builders, and my motto is always going to be, any three minus 300 or minus 400 odds will get you the plus money. That's how I've been living. I've been keeping the lights on, or whatever the case may be. So outside of some of the other plays, and once you get to know, it's the numbers for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a numbers game. Once you get the numbers thing out the way, it's like riding a bike. You'll really be running around looking for numbers. All right. Anyway. Yeah, Kyle Kuzma has been playing some good ball as of late. Rod Neto, since he's been starting the last 2 games, he's been okay. I mean, he's had 10 points, and I think he had 22 points. 10 points now, rim a possibility. For him, 12.5 isn't either. Don't know if I'll get there. 10 points, is not a push there. Just point out a few 10-point candidates here. Yeah. Thomas Bryant, his minutes is creeping up. All right, there's no Gafford. I don't know if they're gonna still keep him capped at 12. At 20, 22 minutes, I think they might still keep him capped there. They do have Anthony Gill, somebody who they like, coming off the bench behind him. His last 2 games, he had 13 points. He's had a 3-pointer in four of his last 5 games. He doesn't attempt many. He's had 2 attempts, so he's hitting around 50%. You know what I'm saying? So he can go out there and give you. If he gets hot, he's definitely gonna heat check. But right now, he's shooting about 50% from the 3-point line. He's only been taking 2 threes, out of each and every last one of his attempts here. All right. We know all these guys, they're capable, right? All of them, they're capable of making 1. And then Kyle Kuzma, the boys, they capable of hitting 2. These are some players that I'm not opposed to getting to right now, but I nothing right here is set in stone, okay? Raul Neto, he's had 4 assists or better in his last 2. So, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. Kyle Kuzma, we know he can get there with the usage that he's receiving. And then for the rebounds here, Thomas Bryant, I don't know, man. I mean, he's never been that big-time rebounder. He's had 4 rebounds or better in his last 4 games. And the total's been 4, 5, 6, and 5. So, 6 is not out of the realm of possibilities here. I'm going to have some interest on the other side of the ball when you got guys like Stewart. I always take him for 6 rebounds. I'm interested to see what his rebound prop is going to be. I'm going to have some interest there. Washington is not a good rebounding team. Sadiq Bey from 3. I'm going to have some interest in Sadiq Bey for 3. He's had 3 threes or better in 6 of his last 8 games. We do know he has 4 or 5 3-point upside. He's had multiple threes in 13 of his last 15 games. So I'll have some interest there. There's a lot of pieces over here in Washington that they got to, in Detroit that they got to put together here. I don't have a lean in this one. Both of these teams have been on a losing skid in their last 10. So, I don't have a lean in this one. I am an underdog guy, though. I will be riding around waiting for some of these player performance doubles to come out, all right? Because I might bet some. Next game on the docket, we have Oklahoma City Thunder at New York Knicks here. We got a 206 over under in this one. New York Knicks favored by 8. 206 over under, all right? So we will not have what we have, what's his name? Barrett, okay? We got no Barrett in this one. We know that Mitchell Robinson is questionable and Cam Reddish is questionable. So keep an eye out on those injury news situations there. And, we know this OKC Thunder team is pretty scrappy, all right? They're pretty scrappy, okay? So, they are... They're 3-7 their last 10, but they're 5-3-2 against the spread. So they really scrappy. They will cover on your ass if you're not paying attention. That spread right there. That spread right there is pretty big. Okay, for New York to be laying. New York, they 2-8 in their last 10, and they 3-7 against the spread. Okay. A few trends here. When you're looking at the OKC, the under is 5-0-1. After a team after 5-0-1, after scoring 100 points in a previous game, right? So they kind of like tend to go over in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I do not know. I don't know. I'll have to look at a little bit like the Knicks. The Knicks, they have been playing a little bit better defense as of now. You know what I'm saying? But I have to go back and look at the teams that they played. Because the under is 7-0 in their last 7. The under is 5-1 in their last 6 games. Well, they last 6 home games versus a team with a winning record of less than 400. So, they have been going under with these these teams with lesser wins. You know what I'm saying? The last time these two teams played was New Year's Eve, but OKC did smack them up. Of course, they did have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but the total did go under. It was 95-80. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? OKC, they've actually beaten them dating back at least to 2019. They OKC, they beat them 4 out of the last 5 games. So OKC have been beating up on their ass. They don't have too many props out for this one. Julius Randles have been playing really, really aggressive here. Nothing official right now. Low total. Pace. I don't like the pace in this one. Keep an eye out for Thunder players. Um, Josh Giddey was on the minutes limit. It capped off at 30. He went over that last game against the Bulls. I don't know if that was for I don't know if it was for they wanted to win that game, or or if he's just off the minutes limit. I don't have anything for this one right now though. No numbers out for me. Sacramento Kings at Brooklyn Nets, 229 over under in this one. Sacramento Kings favored by 3. This is a game that we know we'll have no Kyrie. They're at home, all right? But we do have some new additions, and they should be playing today. We got guys like Drummond and Seth Curry should be in the rotation today. And LaMarcus Aldridge look like he's available along with Nick Claxton. Yeah, so yeah. Ben Simmons is still out, I guess. But yeah, so Sacramento Kings on the road. I would imagine this would be a tougher game here. I don't have a lean in this one here, all right. If I'm not mistaken, Sacramento did just beat them, or they did beat them. When was that game? When last time they played? Let me see. Yeah, Sacramento on the second. Yeah, I remember that. 112 to 101. Sacramento won that one. Kyrie did play. No Durant there, but yeah. These two teams did play. I'd imagine Brooklyn Nets should be looking to get some revenge here. I mean, the game looks kind of iffy for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of scarce here. These Brooklyn Nets, they really, really need a win. They've just been getting bashed, man. They just been getting bashed. They just been getting their head bashed in, man. Sacramento, they 4-6 against the spread. They last, they 4-6 in their last 10, 6-4 against the spread. And Brooklyn, of course, they 0-10 in their last 10. They haven't won a game, man. I think they're on an 11-game loser streak, 2-6 and 2 against the spread in that time span, man. So, they've been, really, 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 really bad, man. For Sacramento, the over has been trending really hard. I mean, the over is 4-0 in Kings' last 4 games following an ATS win. The over is 5-0 in the Kings' last 5 games overall. I mean, the over is just over. But then we got Brooklyn on the other hand. They got some over trending over there too. I mean, the over is 3-0-1 in the Nets' last 4 games. I mean, so the over is trending, man. The over is 3-0-1 last 4 games as an underdog. And the over is 3-0-1 in the last 4 games following a straight up L. Of course, they've been losing anyway, but that's neither here nor there. All right. So the over is trending in this game here. No Kyrie though, so it's gonna be interesting to see how the offense gels together. I'm looking forward to seeing Drummond out there, man. I'm gonna have some interest in this rebound prop, whatever they decide to put it up there. All right. We don't have props out for them, but Darren Fox has been playing some great ball offensively. So 20 points is not out of the realm of possibility. There'll be a few point props and things that I'm not opposed to getting to here. So you're gonna have Domantas Sabonis. I don't never go for his points, bro. I'm never go for his points. He will sell, but for the sake of this video, 15 points is not out of the realm of possibilities. I think he's averaging around 19 per game. Harrison Barnes, the usage is there for him. He's been playing some good ball as well, so he can be added to my same game parlay player pool. He's had his last 5 games, he's had 20 points or better. All right, he's hit this point prop in I want to say 8 of his last 9 games. The usage is there. Don't mind getting to 15 for him. I have to temper my expectation. I'm not going to get to all of these. I might. I'm not, though. I'm not. I got to really, really look and see who's in and out. Rebounds here. Demontis Sabonis. I mean, if you want to get to a 10 rebound for him, be my guest. 4 rebounds for Harrison Barnes. And then I'll have to go over to the assist props where you can get 4 assists for Sabonis and Fox. It's not out of realm of possibility. Harrison Barnes has had 2 assists or better, I think, in 14 of his last 15 games. That's something to look at there. Darren Fox can get hot from behind the arc. Hot for him is 2 or 3 makes. So that's not out of realm of possibilities there. You can take a 1 make for Darren Fox. You'll get that at minus 330 if you like. And then Harrison Barnes, they're going to be looking to him for 3s. But this is their guy right here. This is their new guy, Justin Holiday. He has 5-3 upside. I can't tell you. I mean, I can't stress it enough. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that will go out there and bag him out. You know what I'm saying? And that's his job. That's what he shoots. I had he had 4 threes last game going up against Washington. 8 attempts, 6 of them were 3s, 11 attempts, 6 of them were 3s, 10 attempts, 7 of them were 3s. He got makes in the area of 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3. So that's not out of realm of possibilities right there. If you want to get to 2, be my guest, because that's what he does. All right. So those are some of the plays that are doable. And I have to figure out, what I'm going to go, which way I'm going to go with these plays here. But that's a player pool right there for you, man. So, it is what it is with that situation. Okay? So, let me keep it moving, all right? Portland Trailblazers at Milwaukee Bucks here. 231.5 over under. 15.5 point spread here. Milwaukee favored by 15.5 at home. I mean, they can blow them out. It's not out of realm of possibilities. I'm not betting that. I'm not going for that spread. I'll see what the injury news and notes got to bring a little later on, and then I'll roll with it from there. Otherwise, I don't have anything from here. Drew Holiday assists is in play. I probably would like something like that. All right, Toronto Raptors at New Orleans or Pelicans here. We got 225.5 over under. Toronto favored by 4 on the road here. Interesting game here. This is going to be an interesting one here. Last time these 2 teams played, I'll have to go back and run a check, but I am quite sure. I want to say they won. They won this game. Not New Orleans. I want to say New Orleans won that game. Man, I don't know, but anyway. Oh, you know what? I got it right here. Let me see. Toronto beat them. Yeah, Toronto beat them. Toronto beat them the last game, 105-101. It was a close one. So, interesting game we got here. Now, Toronto, they 8-2 in their last 10, 8-2 against the spread. All right. Meanwhile, New Orleans, they 4-6 and 6-4 against the spread. Okay. Of course, this is a new look team here. All right. We got new places, new faces, and new places. All right. So, few trends here. Raptors, they 8-0 against the spread in the last 8 games following an ATS loss. All right. I mean, they've been covering. They've been covering. They 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games following a straight up loss. You know what I'm saying? They 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games. Okay, so it is what it is with that situation. Now, when you talk about New Orleans side of things, New Orleans, the under is 5-0. 5-0 and 1 in their last 6 games after scoring 100 points or more. But we do have new additions here. The under is 7-1-1 in the Pelicans' last 9 games overall. The under is trending really, really, really hard here. Okay, it's trending really, 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 really hard for New Orleans. Okay, and this is a 222.5 over under. Now they do have CJ, okay. So let's talk about CJ real quick. Let's go over here to the points section here. We got a what's his points prop sitting at? All right, because this is an important game, so you know I'm going to touch on it. I'm going to have some interest in it. I'm going to have some interest. I'm probably going to have to. I got some strong interest in this 20.5. Okay, now they on the day's rest or whatever the case may be, but you know he's played 2 games with these guys. He's played 36 and 37 minutes. Okay, he's had 36 points and 15 points. All right. He's seeing elevated rebounds. I don't know what it is. He's had 11 and 7 in his last 2 games, 5 assists each as well. Now, he's taken 45 shots in his last 2 games, 24 and 21. 17 of those shots were combined by the last 2 games with threes. He's hit, he went 3 for 7, then he went 2 for 10, all right? Now, there are going to be some threes. You know, there will be some threes shot in this one, all right? Between C.J. McCollum and Devontae Graham, because Devontae Graham, that's all he do. He drop fake dimes and shoot threes, all right? He's had Devontae Graham, I'll get to him, but he shoots a lot of threes, all right? For a lot of people that don't know that, let's look at some of his takes and makes, all right? He had 6 attempts from the field, 4 of them were threes, 15 attempts, 11 of them were threes, 9 attempts, 9 of them were threes, 8 attempts, 7 of them were threes, 6 attempts, 5 of them were threes. That's all he does is shoot the 3. All right, he shoots the 3. You don't make him at a higher clip, but when he gets hot, he does get hot. So there's going to be some threes. You guys know Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. didn't play that last game they played. Instead, it was Fred VanVleet. He hit 7 threes that game. All right, but anyway, a lot to like about this game here. You can go raw points if you want. I sound like a broken record, but it is what it is, man. I mean, Pascal Siakam is on an insane streak. I don't really bet on his points like that, but he's on an insane 20-point streak here. Fred VanVleet, it is what it is with him. You know what I'm saying? So plays, I'll just start knocking them off, all right? So don't mind getting the 15 for Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., C.J. McCollum, all right? Just those 3 right there will get you in a decent spot. And you can look at the numbers. I'll tell you, numbers are what I'm really more focused on, because, you learn your numbers, you can be okay. You can count. You'll be able to count that bread. 590 or 340 or 430 can get you a plus 101. Doesn't mean they're going to hit their props. No, it don't. But, numbers, all right? Can't forget about the numbers. So those are some props that I don't mind getting to. Then when you got some guys like us, let me see, Scotty Barnes, 10 points there. Then you got OG. I have to catch him either at around the 12-point section, or I might have to catch him over here in the 3-point section, okay? So where he's always sitting at, his 3-point is always sitting at 2.5. Where is he? Oh, right here. 2.5 at plus money. And then, you can get down to 2 threes. You'll catch 2 threes for him at minus 250. Don't mind getting to 2 threes for Devontae Graham. I just explained you guys to what he does. That's at minus 290. And then, from there on, C.J. McCollum, all right? You can get his. So it's to pick your points. If you want to go to points for him, you can. If you want to go to 2 threes for him, you can. I don't pick them both when I go alternates like that. Definitely got interest in 3 threes. The 3-3 section definitely got interest in Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr. for the 3 threes, all right, on the alternate side, okay? Now, can't go without saying Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes, this New Orleans teams can give up some threes, all right? They can give up some threes. So you know what they do for Scotty Barnes. They put him on the menu today. 2 threes for Scotty Barnes, plus 245, all right? 3 threes for Scotty Barnes, plus 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So if it's just a straight bet. If you're feeling froggy, jump at it, okay? If you're feeling froggy, how else you going to hit it, So, those are some plays right there. But I can't forget about the assist props. I won't be going to, probably won't be going to Fred VanVleet, but Pascal Siakam, he's given us 4 assists in 14 of the last 15 games. He just keeps on doing it, okay? Keeps on doing it, all right? So 4 assists, 9 out of 11 possibilities right there. I don't think I'm going to wrestle with Fred VanVleet today. I do like his matchup. Offensively, defensively, you know what I'm saying? But, he's probably going to, I don't know how he's going to be feeling that day. today. You know what I'm saying? But these are some plays right here that I don't mind getting to in this game. I don't mind getting to in this game. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to overplay anything or anything, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know. Brandon Ingram, I didn't mention Brandon Ingram. We know 20 points is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. So, you know, and then you can go under a little bit, about 18 if you want. Pascal Siakam 20 and Brandon Ingram 20. Any combination of these plays right there of three, and some of them two will get you plus money, okay? That's my player pool for this game. Those are the only picks that I'll be looking forward to going to. I ain't fucking with the rebounds in this game. It's going to be points. It's going to be raw points for me in this game here. Don't have a lean in this one. I might have to look towards the under, but I don't feel the need to with all this flexibility that we have going on here. Next game on the docket, I can't even stress how much I'm going to have some of this game here. 234.5 or 234 over under in this one. Chicago Bulls favored by 5 at home. Chicago Bulls are banged up. San Antonio just beat the Bulls. In fact, San Antonio has beat the Bulls 3 games in a row. I think this last game went over this total. So what we have is, excuse me, guys. San Antonio Spurs, they 5-5 in their last 10, okay? They have been, I think they won 3 out of their last 4 games. So they've been trying to play some ball, man. San Antonio, you know, going into the All-Star break, whatever the case may be, they've won 4 out of their last 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they won 4 out of their last 5 games. Now, Chicago Bulls, on the other hand, they 6-4 in their last 10 and 6-4 against the spread. So, you know, they've been doing what they can do. We on and my Chicago Bulls, we on a 3-game winning streak. This is a revenge spot for the Bulls, but we banged up, man. We banged up. We really need this game, but I'm undecided on who I think is going to win. All right, now, it's a lot to love about this game, though, when you come over here to trying to get the plus money and shit like that, okay? Last time these two teams played, Jakob Poeltl had like 21, 22 points and about, I think he had 8 or 10 rebounds. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So it's definitely when the last time did these two teams play? I need to figure that out. I want to go look at them. I want to go look at them. Wasn't that long ago, a couple weeks ago, maybe a week and a half, whatever the case may be. But yeah, Murray, yeah, he almost had a triple double. You guys already know that. Yeah, so yeah, Jakob Poeltl had a double double. Jakob Poeltl is balling lately, man. Really, really balling. Vucevic is not that good of a defender. I'm not finna keep going talking all this. I'm finna run off these plays that I like, that I don't mind getting to, man. You guys can, you know, it is what it is. All right, so, all right, so let's start right here. Okay, let's start right here. All right, let's start right here. All right, now, Jakob Poeltl, 10 points. So he's going to be in my pool. All right, Doug McDermott. I'm looking at this 10 points, or it's going to be a 3-point thing for him. 15 points. Keldon Johnson is in there. If I can get down to 12, something like that, I just got to throw him up there at 172 for the sake of this video. I'm really going to like him at around 13 points, to tell you the truth. Insane game parlays, because that's what I do, okay? DeJounte Murray, I rarely go for his points, man. I rarely go for his points, but, you know, I really go for his points, man. I rarely do. I ain't even going to lie. 20 points is not up rim possibilities for Nikola Vucevic. 18 is probably going to be a sweet spot for me. He did have 18 last time these two teams played. The usage is elevated for him. Jakob Poeltl is not that good of a defender. So for the sake of this video, I got to throw it up there. But I'll be going to about 18, you know what I'm saying, to really let you guys know. DeRozan, 25, you know, 30, something like that. He's self-explanatory. He's somebody I don't have to talk about. Let's get over here to these peripherals, okay? Now, DeJounte Murray, man, he almost had a triple-double. I mean, you know, he's a triple-double candidate. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. This is rebound category. I'm slapping him up there for 8 right now. I mean, I'm slapping him up there for 6 right now, okay? Then moving over to the 8 rebound section. I'm going to Jakob Poeltl. All right. Then I'm going to go over here to the 4 rebound section. I'm going to go to DeMar DeRozan and Keldon Johnson there, okay? Don't mind Ayo Dusamo at 4 rebounds. You can catch him on an alternate at a decent number as well. So those are some of the rebound props I'm gonna get to. Official play for me. This is official play for me. I'm taking that 10.5 for Dejounte Murray. Sweet spot's gonna be 8 there, but I don't mind going to 10 assists. The same game parlays. Ayo. He's been he's been balling as of late, man. He's been really balling. He's been really balling. Okay, so sweet spot for Ayo is gonna be around that 6 assists. A prop there. I don't know if I'll get to 8. Of course, you know he's gonna do it. He's a double. You know he can do it. He's a double candidate. You know what I'm saying? So moving along to the 3-point props here. Oh, DeRozan is in line for the 4 assists as well. So don't let me forget about DeRozan. I probably won't go to his assist though. I'm probably just gonna save myself from that. Jakob Poeltl, 2 assists is not out of the realm of possibilities right there. And then 3s. All right. Dejounte Murray has been hitting them as of late, okay, but you know it is what it is with that situation. I'm just not gonna go there. Doug McDermott, Keldon Johnson, Vucevic, Ayo, all these guys are in play, okay? 2 3s here, same game parlays, McDermott, Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson has been shooting lights out from behind the 3. McDermott has been pretty well as well, okay? So, yeah, those are some of the plays out of the player pool. Official play for me is going to be Dejounte Murray assist. That's official play. I had to sort through these plays right here and, figure it out. I got to figure it out right there. But those are some plays, any 3 of those plays, 2 of those plays will get you the plus money if you're not looking to be extra greedy. All right. Moving along, the over. The over has been trending so hard for the Bulls every night. The over has been trending really hard. San Antonio has been playing some good ball. I don't know who's going to win this one, man. I can't even jump on my Chicago Bulls confidently, man. So that could be, and then San Antonio's beat the Bulls 3 times in a row. This is a revenge spot for the Bulls, but keep your head up, all right? Houston Rockets at Utah Jazz, 230.5 over under. Houston Rockets, Utah Jazz favored by 14, man. And man, listen here, 14.5. Last time these 2 teams played, Houston Rockets went upside their motherfucking head, man. So, them big spreads, they beat them outright. These big spreads, I'm not a fan of these big spreads. Never been, all right? So, a few trends here. Let's talk about that within the game. The under is trending really hard for both teams, okay? They the under for let's talk about the Rockets first of all. Of course, they 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games. Oh no, I'm sorry. They 1-5, against the spread following the ATS loss. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. That's a little something. But the under is trending really hard, for Houston and for Utah. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Utah. Utah, the under is 5-0 in their last 5 games. Period. The under is 4-0. And following a win to straight up more than 10 or more points, man. So, after they win by 10 or more, they come back and, they still, as of late, they still been playing some really good ball, man. So, it is a high total, man. It is a higher total. And I've been noticing these Rockets games haven't been going over like they should be, but we will see. We will see, man. Don't have anything out for this one yet. No props. Keep an eye out for Dennis Schroeder. His status. I'd like to see what they're gonna do with him. And then usual suspects. Donovan Mitchell. Them boys. They in good spots here. Denver Nuggets at Orlando Magic. It's a lot of revenge spots here because, like I said, Houston beat the Rockets. They underdogs. Beat Utah, they underdogs. San Antonio beat the Bulls. San Antonio underdogs. And what do we got here? Orlando beat Denver last time they played. And Orlando's underdog, so you know it is what it is. We have a 225.5 over under in this one. Denver is okay. All right, so Denver is 6-4 in their last 10, 7-2-1 against the spread, and then Orlando is 4-6, and then in their last 10 and 4-6 against the spread in that time span. All right, so yeah, man. I mean, we do have a few points out. I mean, here for the Denver side. I mean, Orlando side here. I can go through some props that I don't mind getting to. Okay, the same game parlays plus money. All right. All these props right now, I'm getting ready to get off, and I'm finna decipher, and I'm finna start plugging them in. So plus money, I was looking at a plus money prop. Something that I did have last night was like that 10 points and then eight rebounds for Wendell Carter, and then what else did I have with that? I thought it was the rebounds. Okay, so it was 4 rebounds for Cole Anthony. You guys know I love Cole Anthony. 4 rebound prop. He's hit that for 11 out of his last, 14 out of his last 15 games. All right. So 10, 8, and 4. I do like that. Other props I'm not opposed to getting to here would be that 6 assists for what's my boy Cole Anthony. Insane game parlays. His prop is sitting at 6.5 and minus 112. I do like his matchup, number one. No matter who's guarding him, I do like his matchup. That's something I want to point out there too. But anyway, I'm probably going to temper my expectations, just wait for the alternates to come out to get to 5. But I don't mind getting to 6, though. I ain't going to lie. Don't have Denver side of things out right now, so I'm not going to push anything. I will never push anything. Honorable mention, I think as long as Mo Bamba stays out of foul trouble, which he's been rebounding very well as of late. I think he's had 6 rebounds better in like 3 of his last 4 or 4 of his last 5. I ain't going back to look, but you know, that's how it's been for him. So so he's had 6 rebounds or better in 4 straight games, all right? 7, 8, 9, 10, all right? So that's something to keep in mind. He has been stepping out behind the three-point line. He's hit 3 and 4 and 5, 4 out of his last 5 games, and he's hit 2 threes in back-to-back games. So 3-point is not out of the realm of possibility for him or Wendell Carter. 6 rebounds. I would imagine they need some size out there for Nikola Jokic. He would have to stay out of foul trouble, though, okay? Last time these two teams played, he did have 6 rebounds. I'll let you know that right now. All right, so those are some that I don't mind getting to right now. Like I said, Mo Bamba, he's hit a three-pointer in 4 out of his last 5 games. And his last 2 games, he's hit 2 threes. If you want to get to a 1 3-point prop for him, be my guest. I'm not. If you want to get to a 1 3-point prop for Franz Wagner, be my guest. That's a nice number for same game parlays. I'm not going there either. And Wendell Carter can step behind there and hit the 3 too. That's in play, but I won't be going there either, okay? I'm just keeping it real with you, all right? I only went to 10 points for Wendell Carter in that first bankroll building parlay right here, but he has been doing a decent amount scored. I think he had 18 points last time these two teams played. He does have 20-point upside. Don't mind getting to 15. You'll get it for him at minus 108. All right, is that right? Yeah, minus 108. This is a revenge spot for Denver Nuggets. They're gonna get this Orlando team at home. Let you know a few things that's been going on for the Denver in Denver. Well, Denver has been, they've been over, man. I mean, they've been going over, and they've been they've been going over, and they've been covering. All right, so they 4-0 against the spread. They last few games. So just in their last 4 games, I'm saying few. They 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games after allowing 100 or more points in the previous game. The over 7-1-1 in their last game, in their last 9 games is home favorite. Okay, so the over's been trending. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's been for them. All right. Only thing, it's nothing looking good for Orlando. But every once in a while, even the garbage can get a steak. All right, so you got 11 point spread here, so I'm not opposed to getting to those big spreads like that. So do what you want, do as you will. All right, let me know something if you can do something. All right, interesting look here. We got a Golden State Warriors at Los Angeles Clippers, 221 over under in this one. Los Angeles Clippers just split the last two games between Dallas Mavericks. They went 1-1. So, don't know what to expect with some of these guys and some of these people over here. We don't have the Los Angeles Clippers side out. All right, so first of all, let's talk about a few trends real fast. All right, so let's look at the Golden State side because Golden State, they haven't been covering. I mean, they 0-4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. They just ain't been covering lately, man. They haven't, man, And then when you look at the Clippers, one thing that's been trending for the Clippers is the over. All right, the Clippers the over is 5-1 in the last 6 games. All right, so keep in mind, I'll go through some injuries in 1 second, but I'm gonna have to put that on your mind. But they haven't been covering either. They 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games. Okay. The matchups between these two teams, though, just between these two teams, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meets between these two teams. And then the Warriors, they 9-3 against the spread in the last 12 meets in Los Angeles. All right, so those are a few things you want to take heed to. Let's talk about some of these injuries because I'm going to talk about some of these players that are not out that you need to know about. All right, so we know Norman Powell is out. Norman Powell is out. A few things here. Let's talk about Robert Covington because they're going to throw his ass on the books. So he's only played 10 minutes. He played 10 minutes and 12 minutes in his last 2 games. Something to think about there, okay? That's something to think about. Now, Ivica Zubac. Last time he had a double-double in the last game. Of course, it was a revenge spot. Dallas, it was a revenge spot. It was a back-to-back. Dallas versus Dallas, 2 games. But he played 33 minutes in that second game. He ended up having a double-double with 6 assists. They had to come out and win that game because Luka had just gave them like 52 points. But they don't have any Ibaka, so that's something to keep in mind there. All right, you remember now, Terrence Mann. Okay, Terrence Mann, he's played 30 minutes or better in his last 2 games. Minutes totals in 35, 31, 26, 25. That's his last 4 games. He's taking double-digit shots, attempts in 3. So you got to keep an eye on this guy. He's a pretty decent rebounder as well. He's averaging 5 rebounds on the season. And then, he's had 5, 6, 7, and 9 rebounds in his last 4. I got to let you know about these guys because they're going to be value plays, all right? Plays that I'm going to want to take a stab at, all right? So those are the guys that you're probably going to see and you always overlook, all right? As far as the Golden State Warriors side, it's the 2 sides of the thing, 2 sides of the coin for me. All right. I can get to Curry for 20 points. I can get to Klay Thompson for 15. And then, if I really, really want to push it or go down to a 13 or something for Andrew Wiggins, I could do that. Or I can go to 15, a 20, 20, 15. 20, 15, 15. And that right there will give me plus money right there. Just in raw points, okay? Then I can go over here to the 3-point section. And then, each and every last one of these props are in play for these guys. It's self-explanatory. We know the 4 is in play for Curry. The 3 is in play for Klay. He's hit this about 7 straight games. That's an official play for me. But, it's really, really juiced up, so I'm going to have to parlay that. And then I might have to hit the ladder for him up to 4 and 5. Andrew Wiggins, this is juiced up for him as well. He's hit this around 6 or 7 straight games, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yep. This parlay right here is in play all day, every day. So if you want to get to that, you can get to that. If you want to alter them, I would alter them like I would go with 3 for Curry. I would go I would go 2, and I will still go 2. I ain't even gonna lie. I will go 2 and 2, and I'll still get to I'll still get to the plus money. So it's however you want to do it. It's however you want to do it. It is what it is, and I don't have a lean in this one, man. I mean, I have to lean towards the Clippers, but I'm not betting on it. I mean, lean towards Golden State, but I'm not betting on the game overall, man. Hopefully you all have a great day. Peace.